Hello. Today we have a new Sherlock Holmes story. Please listen carefully. Let's begin. It is a cold morning in London. Sherlock Holmes is in his home. His home is 221B Baker Street. Dr. Watson is there too. Holmes is reading a newspaper. Watson is drinking hot tea. The room is quiet. Suddenly, someone is at the door. Mrs. Hudson opens the door. A man walks inside. He looks worried. His hands are shaking. His face is pale. "Good morning," says Holmes. "Please sit down." The man sits. "My name is Mr. Edward Brown," he says. "I need your help." Holmes smiles. "I am listening." Mr. Brown takes a small box from his bag. The box is empty. There was a beautiful green emerald inside. It is gone. Watson looks surprised. "A thief?" he asks. "I do not know," says Mr. Brown. "The box was locked, the door was locked, the windows were closed, but this morning the emerald was gone." Holmes closes his eyes. He thinks for a moment. Then he asks, "When did you see the emerald last?" "Last night," says Mr. Brown, "at about 9 o'clock. And this morning?" "At 7 o'clock. It disappeared during the night." Holmes stands up. He walks around the room. Then he suddenly stops. He looks at Mr. Brown's shoes. "They are dirty," Holmes says. "Yes," says Mr. Brown. "It was raining." Holmes smiles. "No." Mr. Brown looks confused. "It was not raining this morning." Watson looks at Holmes. "How do you know?" Holmes points to the window. The street is dry, the sky is blue, the dirt on his shoes is old. Mr. Brown looks surprised. "That is correct. I came here yesterday. I stayed in a hotel." Watson smiles. Holmes notices everything. Holmes now looks at the empty box. He does not touch it. He looks carefully, very carefully. "There is dust here," Holmes says. "But there is no dust inside." Watson asks, "What does that mean?" Holmes smiles. "Someone opened the box recently." Mr. Brown is shocked. "Really?" "Yes." Holmes continues. "Who lives in your house?" "My wife, my son, my butler, my maid, and me." Holmes writes the names. Then he asks, "Did anyone know about the emerald?" Mr. Brown thinks. "Yes. My family, my servants, and one friend." "What is his name?" "Mr. James Carter." Holmes writes another name. Watson asks, "Do you think one of them is the thief?" Holmes shakes his head. "I never guess. I only follow the facts." Mr. Brown nods. "I understand." Holmes takes his coat. "Watson." "Yes, Holmes." "We are going to visit Mr. Brown's house." "When?" Holmes smiles. "Right now." Outside, the streets of London are busy. People are walking, children are laughing, horses are pulling carriages. Holmes says nothing. He is thinking. Watson knows this look. When Holmes is quiet, he is solving the mystery. After 20 minutes, they arrive at a large house. Mr. Brown opens the front door. "Welcome." Holmes enters slowly. He looks at everything. The floor, the walls, the stairs, the pictures. Nothing escapes his eyes. Then Holmes suddenly stops. He looks at the floor. There is something here. Watson walks closer. "What is it?" Holmes bends down. He picks up a small silver key. It is not Mr. Brown's key. Nobody knows where it came from. Holmes smiles. "This," he says, "is our first real clue."